The historic tournament has returned for its fourth iteration. 16 of the best teams around the globe gather today to compete in Marbled Superiors Season 4. Only so many teams can make it to this tournament, and only fewer have ever come out on the top of the podium in the end. Hello everyone, my name is Galactic, and I will be commentating the whole season, including this first event. And this season, the spectacular season hosted by the Mystic Twisters, the opening ceremonies have been completed with the lighting of the torch. Now we are ready to begin the 16 grueling events that 16 teams will have to take. The first event, the Slalom, we saw this event in the Season 4 qualifiers. Here we have our test run of the Supercells and Windy Spinners. And already Supercells trying to reign their title, I guess, of winning this event again. Windy Spinners struggling on the bottom. But it's a very windy event. In the windy way, that's where this event takes place. And the Hublino part has been extended. We have our first heat. The Limelights and Mystic Twisters, our Season 4 hosts, in the blocks right now. Long hole in the gate, and down they come to start Season 4. Very even between their third marble. Yes, remember, it's the third marble that stops the clock for the team, and it is very close down the line. Already in the first heat. Yes, we do. Yeah, we do have a photo finish. And it is between our Season 1 champions and our Season 4 hosts. Who will get the first win? The Mystic Twisters trying to make their fans proud by winning this heat, and they have. By 0.02 of a second, they will defeat the Limelights, the winner of this event in Group B. The fans ecstatic for this team's sophomore season. Hopefully, they will try their best to possibly get a podium. Now, Mocha Maniacs and Wicked Wizards. These two teams are very good at this event, as shown from the qualifiers and previous performances. Right now, it is the Wicked Wizards with a small lead. Mocha Maniacs is falling behind. Mocha Maniacs shoot forward their third marble, and they will advance. Wicked Wizards stumbling in the Hublino section. It doesn't just matter about the Gravitrack. The Hublino matters just as much. And as you can see, Wicked Wizards slowing down near the end. Mocha Maniacs got a huge lead and easily win by 0.3 of a second. Northern Narwhals and Solstice Squad, Season 1 rivals in the heat. Actually, just rivals in general. Down they come. Solstice Squad right now in the lead over the Northern Narwhals. These are second and third of Season 1. And Solstice Squad, unlike Season 1, will defeat the Northern Narwhals. Solstice Squad not only are third placers in Season 1, but also Season 3, the most recent season. Northern Narwhals got last in Season 3, trying to redeem themselves, but not going to start in the way they wanted. the Nanospheres and Lucky Lemons. In the gate. And down they come. Lucky Lemons with a speedy start, but are they going to be able to keep it? Right now, Nanospheres have the lead. Nanospheres are very equidistant, but that does not help. Lucky Lemons are, in fact, going to steal the win away from the Nanospheres, who just barely squeaked out of qualifications. Not going to be starting that well here, as they are right now provisionally last out of all 12 teams. Or, not 12 teams, but, you know, right now, provisionally last out of every team that's went. Now, Team Toxin and Shockwaves. Two opposite sides of the spectrum from last season, 2nd and 15th. And right now, the 15th place team is winning. Shockwaves have the lead. Will they be able to keep it? Yes, they will. Team Toxin. In fact, these were the bottom two teams in this event last season. Team Toxin. I think this continues. No, this does not continue their streak of always losing a match in Slalom, but 2 out of 3 is still not very good. Now, Tidal Waves and Holographics. Tidal Waves just barely made it out of qualifying by just 2 points. Holographics safely made it. Right now, they are safely winning this heat over the Tidal Waves, but they're second through fourth are very close together, and Tidal Waves are going to win. Tidal Waves coming out of nowhere at the end. Holographics screwing up by the end of the race. Look at that. Their second through fourth marbles were too close, and they rubbed off each other, which slowed them down, obviously. And that let the Tidal Waves take the win by almost 0.3 of a second. Blueberry Blasters and the Yellow Jackets are Season 3 champions, and I guess 5th place in Season 1. Yellow Jackets don't have as much prestige as the team they are facing right now. Blueberry Blasters have the lead at the moment, and wow, they are very close together, yet they do not even have contact with each other. That coordination will be handy in other rounds. Yellow Jackets were very spread out. Definitely were not. Look at that. Look how close the Blue-Red Blasters were. Barely made any contact with each other, and that's what led them to the win. Gracious Glaciers and Heatstrokes for the final heat in round 1. We have our 2nd place team in Season 2, and our 3rd place in the showdown last season. Heatstrokes right now have the lead, but they're slowing down once again. It's going to happen again on the bottom lane. The Gracious Glaciers follow what the other teams on the top have been doing and are going to win the heat. Heatstrokes provisionally 12th. Actually, that's not provisional. That is their placement, as every team has went. And by 1/10 of a second, the Gracious Glaciers will defeat the Heatstrokes. Kind of a rivalry between, like, hot and cold. Team Toxin will be coming in 9th. I guess some kind of redeeming, as they came last in this event last season. Limelight's in 10th. Unfortunately, the Nanospheres will be starting in last place. Mystic Twisters and Shockwaves, 2 Season 3 debutantes in this heat. And right now, Shockwaves, I think, have the lead. But the bottom is usually better on the graphic tracks. Will this continue the trend of the top winning on Villano? Yes, it will. Our Season 4 hosts are going to have a 75% chance of a podium. Shockwaves will not be advancing. It's still not a bad time at all, especially for 5th through 8th. 9.8 is pretty good. Tidal Waves and Mocha Maniacs. Tidal Waves, this is their first time ever making it past the first round. Mocha Maniacs, their 3rd time. Right now, they show experience of that. They have a huge lead over the Tidal Waves. In fact, it closens up very much towards the end. But the Mocha Maniacs will be winning by just 0.02 of a second. Jeez, it did not really seem that close, but Mocha Maniacs, look at this. They just show. They did kind of what the Blue-Ray Blasters did, having no contact with each other for that kind of windy bit. Now, Blue-Ray Blasters and Salsa Squad, as I just mentioned them, Blue-Ray Blasters, probably one of the best teams showing so far, especially as they won the Slalom in the friendly round. Salsa Squad have also shown to do well in this event other times as well, but right now, Blue-Ray Blasters have a small lead, and they're going to keep it. 2 of our 3 podium teams last season, and the team who came out on top in this heat will, well, the team who came out on top in that season, I should say, will come out on top in this heat. Now, Gracious Glaciers and Lucky Lemons for the final heat in round 2. Both of these teams were in their prime in Season 2. possibly might be in their prime for Season 4. Who knows? I know Lucky Lemons have the lead, but it's really close, I should say, and Gracious Glaciers, in fact, take the win at the end due to the Lucky Lemons absolutely slowing down through that windy section. That's probably one of the most difficult parts to manage, that really windy bit right here. Lucky Lemons lost all their speed from rubbing against their second marble, which screwed them over, and they will be coming 8th. The only team, 5th or 8th, who had 10-second time both times. Now, we have our semifinals, the Mystic Twisters and the Blueberry Blasters. The top 2 teams in the Slalom and the friendly round are going to face each other. Blueberry Blasters have the lead on the bottom. Will they be able to keep it? Yes, they will. They show what they did in round 1, having no separation, yet not rubbing off of each other. Mystic Twisters, they lose a chance of a 100% podium. There's only a 50% chance. So Blueberry Blasters will be going on to the final to possibly reign supreme from their Season 3 victory. But who will be joining them in the final? The Mocha Maniacs or the Gracious Glaciers? Mocha Maniacs with a better start, and they have a tiny lead. It's only minuscule. It's still a tiny lead, but they're going to lose it by the end. Mocha Maniacs have shown to be strong in every single heat, but they messed up right here. The Gracious Glaciers will be moving on to the final. Mocha Maniacs, they want their shot to finally podium in this event. They got 4th in Season 2, 5th in Season 3, 4th in the Season 4 qualifiers, and they want to come 3rd now. Or what will happen in the 3rd place round between them and the Mystic Twisters. Mystic Twisters wanting to make their fans proud in the first event, get off to a hot start here. Do they have the lead? It's very close. I think Mocha Maniacs just have a tiny lead on them. It's even, and down to the end, I think the Mystic Twisters just took it. And yes, they did by 0.03 of a second. The Mystic Twisters, our Season 4 hosts, will be taking the bronze spot, or the bronze medal, in this event. Just barely passing the Mocha Maniacs by the end with their 3rd marble. Now, the final, Gracious Glaciers and the Blueberry Blasters. Who will win the first event of Season 4? Down they go. It is very even between both of our final teams. It's still very close, and down to the end, I can't even tell who won. And it is a photo finish. Especially for the final, this is very suspenseful. Both of these teams trying to get their 2nd career gold medal in this event. But who got it? It was the Blueberry Blasters by 0.09 of a second. The Blueberry Blasters taking that Season 3 title and possibly wanting to replicate it in Season 4. What a great showing from our Season 3 champions, showing that their title was not in fact a fluke, winning the friendly round, and now the first event of the season. The Gracious Glaciers come in 2nd place, and the Mystic Twisters in 3rd. Mocha Maniacs, unfortunately, only ending up with 4th, but still a good start to the season. Nanospheres, even worse though, starting off with the short stick with 0 points. But the Blueberry Blasters, their first win in 9 events, their first official team event win, and technically their 2nd time winning this particular event. As you can see the podium. Now, the standings will, of course, mirror the event. Blueberry Blasters, Gracious Glaciers, versus everyone else in the same order. And by the way, the next event will be the sprint. So I will see you there. Goodbye.